Hello.
We are so back, guys. Oh my
Welcome
god.
back. It's
Did you miss
Monday.
us? Because we missed you.
Oh my god, desperately.
Yes. How was your week off?
Good. So I was in Florida on a lovely practically all expense paid vacation thanks to
Mhm.
my lovely aunt. Obviously did pay for some things myself. I couldn't do that to her. I couldn't make her pay for everything. That's ridiculously childish of me as a almost 30-year-old adult. But it was a very very lovely vacation. How was your weekend, Jordan?
My weekend was great. I went to the Rebel Scum convention in Frisco, Texas, and then after that, I indulged in the work week from hell. But
Mm,
it's fine.
mm.
Um,
It's fine because we're back.
exactly. We've never been more back. Why am I so close? Oh my gosh.
No, you're fine because you're so beautiful.
Stop. But yeah, apologies for Roku City if you can see Roku City.
It's like a sliver,
Yeah.
barely.
So, but now you
That's
guys know
fine.
what city I live in. Not me
Roku City.
doxing myself. Yeah, I live in Roku City. Sorry, guys. Sorry to break it to you, but I live in Roku City. Yeah. So we're here to talk about all the things.
So much has
We got
happened
so much to
in
talk
two
about. We
weeks.
got to catch up because we weren't here last week
Oh
to
my
talk
gosh.
about the Rebel Scum convention.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna recap D23.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a very news heavy episode. So instead of just like doing the news real quick at the beginning, this is what the episode is going to
It's
be.
it's just gonna be a lot of news. I
Yeah.
won't even lie to you.
Um I loved it. I love Star Wars heavy news weekends and days
Yeah.
like this. We are going to talk about like we are both like I guess you could say Disney buffs, Disney
Hmm.
fans. So we're gonna hit some points from like general points about like the parks and the Pixar and Disney movies that are probably coming out that they
Yeah.
announced.
We're gonna
Um,
basically we're gonna really heavy hit everything Star Wars related that was
mhm.
announced at D23, and then the last bit we're just gonna do a rapid fire of everything else at D23 that we did not talk about.
Yep.
Um, so this episode is probably going to be a little bit longer and a little bit more, like we said, a little bit more news heavy. So if that's not your thing, stick around anyways, because
I'm sorry.
what
I'm
else are you
looking in
doing?
the corner of my camera,
You're
and Dave
seeing-
Filoni's trying to fall off my wall.
oh
So
no!
because you could see, he's like,
Yeah, he's starting to lean a little forward.
Dave, we're talking about yo news today.
Yeah,
What are
truly,
you doing?
we're talking about everything he's got in store. So let's
As long
let's
as Finn
let's
don't fall, it's okay.
let's start with our Rebel Scum Con.
Oh, we forgot the banners.
Oh, you got it. I'm on
Oh,
top of it. I'm on top of it. Let's start with Rebel Scum Con breakdown first
Yes.
because I was not there. So
Yeah.
this is going to be like a big questioning from my part to you. So Jordan, how
Not
was
the
Rebel
mini
Scum Con?
interview. It was
Yeah.
really fun. To be completely candid, I never want to be the creator that hides things from my audience.
Mhm.
But I also don't just want to just be blurting out my business. But I've noticed when it comes to conventions, the higher the stakes,
Mhm.
the more miserable some housekeeping things become
Mm,
getting there. So I told you
yeah.
about it. I told you about some of it. Let's start from the beginning. Let's just break
Yeah.
down the weekend.
Let's
Okay.
let's give a full. I mean, we don't have to get too.
We don't have to get to the super nitty gritty, but
Yeah.
like just some like
Let's be
yeah,
honest. The whole point of conventions is that we're honest.
yeah.
We've put out a bunch of content. We're talking about asking permission to take photos, being
Mhm,
courteous and being kind.
mhm.
So we're as both convention goers, we want the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Yes, yes, yes,
So
yes.
let's start the week. So how did the week start?
The week itself started off not that bad.
Yeah.
Again,
Mhm.
work is not the career's not careering right now.
Work's not working right now.
Yeah,
So,
work's not
so
working.
every day is
Every
just
day is something new. It's some
work.
nonsense. If you know, you know. Those closest to me know. I really think it's like the beginning stages of a transitional period, I think is what it is. Because the last time this happened on my last job, all of the life events started happening not soon after. So bracing myself for that. And I don't mean that to be a bad thing because change can be very good.
Change could be very good, especially when
Very good.
situations you're put in where you're asking for one thing and they're like no, but then they give it to another person. So
yeah. Darth Peanut does not think he took a single photo at Rebel Scum Con. Well, lucky for you, I took all the photos. The week was so that's why I was like, damn, I can't wait to leave on Thursday.
Yeah.
I did the con was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did Thursday night through Sunday.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna start Fan Expo Dallas. I'm kind of doing the same thing. I think after that, next year, I'm gonna experiment and do Friday through Monday because I'm always having to leave in the middle of Sunday. And while a lot of the big stuff goes on Friday and Saturday because that's when most people are going to be there.
Yeah,
but it's still cool to walk around on Sunday. So I'm going to see what I can do next year.
As a fellow con goer myself, Sunday is kind of like my I'm gonna go get those things that I saw yesterday that I didn't have a chance to, and if it's
sold out, it wasn't meant to be.
Exactly. It makes me feel better about like not spending the money. So like on Saturday, especially in like full cosplay, it makes it so difficult to buy something and then walk around with that for the rest of the day.
Right.
You feel like you got to take an opportunity to go back to your room or like sit down or hand something off to someone else. So Sunday is really my day to just, okay, I'm gonna go and get this, and this.
Yeah.
That I took photos of the day before, and if it's not there, then, like you said, it wasn't meant to be. That means I don't have to spend money on it.
Exactly. So I went Thursday. I left work at about 12. I got on the road about 2:30, 2:45. The whole day, I was like, there was a piece of my Mandalorian cosplay that I was missing, a very important piece, the undersuit. And please. It said it was gonna get there like the day I was leaving. I was like, please get there before I hit the road. Please get there before I hit the road. It wasn't showing up, and I was like, I gotta get on the road because I don't want to be too late. Because Chad, former Star Wars coach Slate, co-host and sound engineer, Chad.
The words.
I was meeting him up there, and I was picking him up from the airport. So I was like, I gotta go. And then plus I had to go pick up something from Tracy. Y'all know Tracy. So I was like, I gotta go. Tracy lives 30 minutes away. 1 minute away from his house, I get an Etsy notification. Your package has been delivered. I said, what? And I was like, okay. I have two choices. I could sit in Houston traffic and go back home in 30 minutes and go get it. Or I can just get on the road. I don't know why, because I can do it in Austin just fine and in my own home city, Houston, but I hate with all of my inner being driving to Dallas in the evening and it turns to night. And I was like, I just don't even want to change it. Plus, I think it has.
No, that's fair. I think a lot of people have an issue in that transition period. Like, like sun's technically down, but it's not technically dark. It's a little hazy out, especially when it rains, like you said.
Yeah. I think it was like either going to or about to. It ended up, spoiler, it ended up not raining, so it was fine.
Well,
I just wanted to be there because when I travel. And maybe one day when we go to cons together, you will see how I am in real life. Like this, it's very like I have to give props to my friend Safira. Like we do Fan Expo every year, and just having to deal with me when it comes to comes to conventions. I'm very like type A. Like we have to be on the road and we have to. This is the buckets we're stopping at. This is where we're getting gas. This is how much we're gonna spend on the gas. This is what time we have to get to the hotel. And what time there is given type B, C, D, E, and F. Because I'm like,
it's given type ADHD instead of type A.
Exactly. And anyone who's traveled with me to a con knows that's how I
Yeah.
get. So I was like, I just have to go. Especially when I'm by myself, that's when it gets worse. Because I don't
Yeah,
feel like I
I
have to
think
mask it as much. So I'm
I
like,
think
all right, I
another
have to
part of
go.
it is traveling to a convention, right? Like
Right.
it's different being in a convention in your hometown where you're like, I'm coming back to my place at the end of the night.
Yeah.
That's one thing, but having to like pack up your car or pack up a suitcase, or for a lot of the people that we know, like pack up a trunk, like an
Yep.
armor trunk, and be like,
Yep. And
okay,
this was my first year doing that because
yeah,
my Mandalorian stuff. So I was like, okay. All right. So I was like, I'm just gonna get on the road.
Mhm.
Left the package here, did what I had to do, left. Putting that stuff on without it the night. Okay, let me not get too far ahead. So I'm driving. I'm about it's a 4-hour drive, so I'm about hour and a half to 2 hours in.
Mhm, mhm.
I have the CarPlay on my phone. I have a Nissan
Yeah.
Rogue.
You can see everything that's going on.
CarPlay.
You got
Yeah,
the map up and everything,
the
and
map's
you're getting your
going.
texts that come
Yeah,
in, phone calls. Yeah,
I've alternated between Smosh Trees, Reddit stories, and Beyonce.
love it.
I got
love
it all. I get a chat notification from Chad, who's supposed to be at the airport boarding a plane. I'm like, why is he?
Yeah.
I said, oh no. So I clicked the notification, and here goes Siri. Chad says, my flight's been delayed. I think I'm leaving later than normal. I said, okay. I can check in, get
Okay,
some
yeah.
rest, get my badge, meet up with the people who are there. Maybe one of them will come with me to get him.
Right.
Because I think he was supposed to land at 8 or 9. The delay made him land at like probably closer to 11. So I was like, no
Right.
big deal. Whatever.
Mhm.
I want to say within the next hour, maybe not an hour specifically, but from between minute 1 and minute hours and the hour mark,
Yeah.
somewhere in between, then he texted me again. I said, Jesus, please. The flight has been canceled. I said, oh no. I said, no. You have to be here. I said, you literally have to be here.
Yeah.
Find another plane right now. See if they give you a refund and find another flight right now. They didn't have anything for that night.
Was there storms? Like why did
I don't remember. I think the wildfires. And the smoke
okay.
and all that.
Yeah. I was like, why could it be canceled? Yeah. Okay.
So they had to wait till that all cleared up. And at first he was like, he was like, I'm going to go home and I guess I can't go because I can't find the flight. And I don't want to have to owe anybody money because one of our friends from Star Wars Underworld, shout out to Star Wars Underworld, man, were like, hey, I'll pay for you to fly tomorrow morning. Pay me back whenever.
Yeah.
She was like, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to owe anybody money, but I need somebody to talk me into it. I said,
do it.
I literally texted him. I was like, okay, well, that's exactly what I'm about to do because I need you here.
I'll do it for you
right now.
I will book your flight, send you the information.
Right. And so he was like, okay, fine. They did it. Next morning comes around. He's there.
Nice. Perfect.
Okay. He's there in the middle of me trying to put all this Mandalorian stuff on. And I'm like,
that's something that can break a friendship. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Yeah.
You walk mid getting ready, especially on something so complicated as that.
Yeah.
There were probably some curse words that flew that I didn't mean.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah. I was like, I can't get this shit on.
Yeah.
And it was just a whole thing. It was all falling off me or whatever.
Yeah.
GetsCon still falling off me. I still get a few compliments, but after like an hour or two, I said, this has to come off.
Yeah.
Nothing's fitting right. It don't even look right because I don't have the right undersuit.
The flight suit.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Damn.
Yep. Yeah, so it was so bad that I was like, I'm missing the John Boyega panel because I was like, I'll go because it was that Friday at 6, and I was like, no, it's got. Yeah, I was like, it's got to come off. It's got to come off
because I saw the photos on social media, and I'm like, okay, and I'm zooming in on every individual's face.
No.
I'm like, where is Jordan? Where is he?
I mean, I'll be right back.
Jordan wouldn't miss this for anything.
You guys just hold on.
Jeez, Luis. I mean, like I truly, I sat there for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, just being like, where is he? Where is he? Because there's nothing that would stop him from seeing John Boyega in person. Where is he?
No, yeah, I was, dude. That's how desperate I was for this stuff to come
Yeah.
off of me. But I knew I was gonna see him the next day, so I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
all right, fine.
Yeah.
But I wasn't in that room, but I was in this room.
There he is. It's
Yes.
such a. It's so funny because I don't think. Amber.
Do I need to see it again?
Yeah, let's see it again. Amber is not like too aware of not of John Boyega, but obviously the last time I think she's seen him was in the movies with no facial hair.
Yeah.
So like when she saw the photo on social media, she was like, "Paul, who is this?" I'm like, "That's John Boyega." That's John Boyega?
Yes.
I'm like, "Yes, that's him."
Ain't he beautiful?
He's got facial hair now. He looks amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. It was just a very funny moment.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's too good.
That had to have been awesome.
Yeah. So that was Thursday afternoon, so that's early Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, if I remember correctly, I think we saw Hannah. They saw Hannah once or twice.
Okay.
Because of course, and like she's running around doing 8 billion things for the convention.
Well, yeah, because we talked about it, in the last 2 weeks. And God love her because they came on ours as well. If you haven't seen that episode, go back and watch the episode where Hannah came on and hung out with us. Very awesome week.
The boys.
But what's up, buddy? What's up, Joey? But truly, I don't think Hannah knows how influential they are and how deeply rooted within this community they've become. I appreciate it more than they will ever know that they took the time to come onto our podcast and hang out with us and talk about Rebel ScumCon. I pray to God that they will be willing to do it again. But truly, Hannah, if you see this, you are a pivotal cornerstone to the Star Wars community. I need you to know that you are so important to this community, and thank you for everything you do and all the people you interact with. The fans love you. We love you. Keep being amazing.
But they don't love you as much as I do. So
yeah, clearly
we go way back. I'm true to this. Never new to this. Let me stop. But yeah, so I went to the room, but they were like, "We finally found Hannah," and I was like, "Of fucking course you did." And so I was like, "Okay, whatever." I think I saw her that night. I think I saw her Friday night for a little bit when I went back to the convention.
Oh my god! So I am so sorry. I got to put myself on Do Not Disturb. So it's the week. Well, it's not the week of, but this is around this time fantasy football starts up, right? Mm-hmm. And so I just did a fantasy football draft this past weekend with my family, and I did it at a friend's house. Like when you called me, that's where I was there doing a fantasy draft.
Okay.
With my family, but we were there for something completely different. I was like, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I love you all, but I'm here. I'm doing a fantasy draft. You're just gonna have to deal with me.
Right.
And they're like, oh, we should do a fantasy draft. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah, whatever. And like now my phone is blowing up of everything that they want to do and how they want to do it. And I was like, I gotta put myself on Do Not Disturb. Right. I just received 30 text messages.
That's
from them alone.
Crazy.
In 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
What? Heck yeah.
Back to Rebel ScumCon. Okay. So they saw Hannah a couple times.
Yeah. On Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. And then on Saturday, we started to see her more often. Saturday was like when I started running into everybody. Yeah. So like Diet in the Force.
It's the big day, right? That's to be expected. You run into everyone.
Yeah.
Because some people don't come for Friday. Some people don't come for Sunday. Everyone who's coming is there on Saturday.
Yep. So ran into Darth Chocolate Element 7, the Lord Masters. They're like, for me, they're like the Lord Masters. So like during the TikTok days, I had all of my friends wanted so badly to be Lord Masters, and I was like, y'all not them though. Is the thing. Because a lot of you still have biased views, and y'all don't think I peeped, but I peeped. Mm-hmm. They were super cool on Saturday. They had a shout out to what? All right, Kadesk. Listen,
work with me.
You lasted this long. Please. Anyways, we should do a compilation of me yelling at my household items.
All right, we'll start it right now. Going forward.
Yeah, so I like to call him Mr. Seven sometimes. His name is Pep, but his his Instagram and TikTok name is Element 7.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to him. He let me in the panelist / creator VIP lounge, and I was like, because I was just kind of like sitting in front of panel room B, like just exhausted.
Like, what am I doing?
I was just exhausted.
It's that con brain where you're like,
yeah, and I was like, and he was like, "Did you go into the VIP room?" I said, "I have a weekend pass. I can't get into the VIP room." And he was like, "Get over here," and I was like, "Okay." Yeah, so he let me in, and they let me stay when he left. So shout out to the wonderful staff who took care of me and my decaying foot. Yeah, I got a lot of my health issues are not like, oh, I got a bad heart, my liver's messed up. Although come October, let me stop. My foot we got bad. I have super flat feet is what it is, and then tendonitis flares up, and the super flat feet don't help that. Thanks for those genes, Dad. It's so funny because every time the doctor's like, "Yeah, you got this," my mom's like, "You got it from your dad,
from your father." And it ain't from me. Anything
No.
bad ain't from me. It's from your father.
But just how he reacts, how he interacts with the world, I'm like, yes. So, another side note, backstory, all the way in elementary school, got diagnosed at the time was just ADD. I had just ADD, and we left, and they were like, and my mom was like, "I think your daddy got that," and I was like, "I mean, maybe." And then as the years went on, I was like, "Yeah, he got that. He got it bad."
I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah,
he just
got it. Now mine's almost the opposite effect, because when we got tested young, they're like, "Okay, you got ADHD," and for the longest time, my mom's like, "That had to be from your dad. That's got to be from your dad." It's from my mom. It's 100%.
That is
2,000% from my mom.
Yeah.
My mom, until like 3 years ago, was still buying stuff off of the TV. So no, it's my mom. It's my mom.
That is too funny. So yeah, super flat feet. Can't it gets to you sometimes, especially wearing these super tight boots that fit, but they're still boots all the same.
Yeah, I bought Dr. Scholl's a couple years ago for my boot, like my cosplay stuff. That is like a game. It's a true game changer, but still, it's not as comfortable as I wish it was.
Right. So yeah, so he let me in the lounge. It was cool, and he said, "Make sure you come to our panel." And I said, "I was coming to your panel whether or not you let me in this room or not," because I was interested. I think this was their first panel together, and they did so good. It was called, if I can remember correctly, it was called A Masterclass in the Force. So it was talking about like the dark, light, and balance, and it was very informal. I really hope they put it online for people to see. I don't know if they have yet. I haven't seen it anywhere yet.
Did they record it? Do you know if they recorded it?
They recorded it, yes. So Rebel Scum was cool because they the staff was recording them on their like big fancy cameras, but then Dyad had their own cameras they were recording on as well.
Cool.
So yeah. I unfortunately missed the Force Family Feud show that was happening before that. I submitted some answers for the game, but that was hosted by Skywalking Through Neverland. They recognized me from when me and her did a Comic Palooza panel together.
Oh, nice.
Not this year, but the year before. And I was like, "It's nice to see you guys again." Oh my god. And they're like, "Oh my god, yeah." So it's just nice to see like people again, like especially the people you haven't seen since Celebration. So Dyad, and then Chad, Ben, Tori, Jesse, everybody from the Underworld, and that was really cool. And then Hannah did her panel right after Dyad's panel. She did a panel where she interviewed the hairstylist from The Mandalorian. Maria Sandoval. She did all 3 Mandalorian seasons, the movie, the first season of Ahsoka, and I think she did Obi-Wan Kenobi as well.
Such a cool, I mean, like background person that not a whole lot.
It's not a job people talk about and think about when
no.
making these things.
Yeah,
you and I probably do because we were in theater and we
right.
studied film to some extent. So when I'm watching movies, I'm thinking about hair and makeup and visual effects and directors and producers. I feel like people only just now started paying attention, especially our fan base. Like, of course, we're paying attention to like the producers and the directors because we're looking, not us specifically, but like we in general are looking for that next George Lucas.
Right.
And that's what we have in reference to. And when we think about directors and stuff, and that's why in like the Kevin Feige's and all that kind of stuff. And I think those roles are obviously very important because they're the captains of the ship, right? But I want to get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
I want to know who's casting the movie. I want to know who's doing the hair and makeup and all that stuff, what that process takes. So that was a really cool panel.
It sounds like a really insightful panel on her part.
Yeah. I have a video clip that I was trying to get on here, but I can't. I was struggling earlier, so I just was like, I'm just gonna leave it.
Oh well.
I said, guys, please tell Paul that I'm recording things. And they're like, he's lying, he's not doing anything.
Because
I was like,
yeah, because all week I was like, Jordan, I can't be there. You need to make content while you are there for us.
Yes.
Or at least just network.
Yeah. Okay, I networked. I did that. Listen.
Good. I'm proud.
That was yes. So yeah, people have already followed me back, and all that stuff. Yo, I found the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Marshmallow 1 2.
That's my buddy.
Hi, buddy.
That's my buddy Marsh.
Yeah. So, and they're like, he's lying. He didn't do anything. I was like, pause. Because I'm going to give content from this panel. There's one more clip for the panel I have to post, as a matter of fact. I just haven't yet because I got really distracted. Real fast. Yeah, I'm also working on something else, but I'm going to keep my secrets for now. We'll worry about that next Monday.
Yeah. I get a phone call this past weekend from Jordan, and he's like, hey, there's a package coming. It's coming on Thursday.
And what else did I say?
You're not allowed to open it.
Repeat that real quick.
You're not allowed to open it till Monday on stream.
So what are you not doing?
I'm not going to open it until next Monday on stream. So if you want to see this mysterious package, you'll have to be back here next Monday at 7:15, 7:30, whenever the hell we decide we want to start.
Yeah, we start at a different time every week.
Yeah.
And that's
EST. So if you're anywhere else in the country, you do the math. I'm not going to do it for you.
But yes, I mean, we got countdowns. We got countdowns and timers. That's why we schedule. That's why we can schedule things now, so you don't even got to worry.
You get alerted if you're a real fan and you following stuff. Does Joey know what it is?
I don't know if Joey knows what it is.
Joey better not know what it is.
I don't know what Joey knows.
Joey's coming down this weekend.
Man. He can know what he knows and doesn't know.
Yeah, but if he's coming down this weekend and the package is going to be in the house this weekend,
maybe he can intercept it. So we don't even have to worry about it.
Well, I should just send it up with Amber because it's coming on Thursday, right? And my wife is leaving Thursday night, so I should just send it away with her. So I'm not thinking
until
about
she comes back.
Yeah,
don't worry, I'll be texting you. You better not be opening it.
I'm not gonna open it. I promise. I swear,
not be opening it.
I promise. I won't open it.
Also, what is y'all two doing without me this weekend? I don't say like I don't live 800 miles away.
Just hanging. We will video call you all day on Saturday. So just be ready to just be on the phone for the entire day, do things with us virtually.
Yes. And then I could do them in real life in October.
Mm-hmm.
I told you the other day, I was like, I needed serotonin. So I started thinking about the Italian market.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, there's an Italian market near us that huge Italian market. I can't even begin. We'll make content in October about it.
Yeah,
that's what
I was gonna say. We need to find some IRL things that we gotta make.
Yeah,
that we're gonna make.
What we can do is so one of the plans this weekend. Sorry to get off topic of Rebel Scum
No,
Con. So
by
one of
all
the plans
means.
this weekend for Joey, that I thought was we're gonna figure out how to finally play Star Wars Unlimited. So if you
Let's
guys aren't
go.
aware of the card game Star Wars Unlimited, here's one of the ones I pulled.
Oh, you reminded me. Keep talking. I'll be right
Look at
back.
that. Keep well. It said the cards keep them talking. So perfect. So if you're why'd you do that? So if you're unaware about if you're not aware about the Star Wars Unlimited card series game, they are on their I think their 5th or 6th iteration of the cards. So this is Ashes of the Empire. So this entire series of cards take place after the events of the Empire is or during the events of the Empire being forwarded. So you get a character like you got Ezra Bridger, keeping talking from Rebels. Which this art is awesome. So this is one of the full hollow art pieces from Rebels. If you remember the scene, you know. Then we've got I believe it's I'm blanking on, it's not Kalen back. It's I can't remember his name. From what's the one with the kids?
Oh, Skeleton Crew.
Yeah, whoever.
I don't remember his name.
The main guy is, but this is some
Jude Law. That's the artist name.
Yep.
I should get a starter pack. You better. Yeah.
So I figured, well, Joey, I'm not even gonna lie to you. You don't even need to get a starter deck because so
you probably have a gajillion cards.
These are all double decks. That's what these are. So this is 1, 2, 3, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 31 cards in a deck, and I got 4 piles here. So that's 120. No, 100 and 124. 124 cards. Is my math right? I don't think it's right. My short math is probably not right, but that's okay. So yeah, you should be fine. And that's just Ashes of the Empire.
The Empire.
Oh God. Okay. This might be a problem. I won't pull the entire specs out, but these are all some of the rest of my cards that I have. So we should be fine.
That is so crazy.
We should be fine, Joey. Well, so the thing is one of the local card stores that I go to down here, they cannot seem to sell Star Wars Unlimited cards to save their lives. They apparently are having a really big issue with it, and so
they're not allowed to, or people aren't buying them.
People aren't buying them. Yeah. So their prices are super low, and there's a bunch of like perks that come with buying from them. Yeah. So like if you buy so many, they give you a free one, or they'll give you a free like 4-card set that's like pre-picked out, but like it's still part of it. It's still fun. Yeah. So I can get 3 decks of cards, some free stuff, and some extra things for like less than $12. Very
nice. So segueing back into Rebel Scum Con, but still on the topic of hello there, of Rebel
Kenobi.
Segueing, but staying on the same topic, kind of. Something very cool happened over the weekend. I don't think I told you yet, so this is gonna be a little surprise. The Star Wars, one of the Star Wars Unlimited artists he had a booth and he was selling art and stuff at the convention. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. So I, at first I was like, I'll go check them out later because I don't play Star Wars Unlimited, and I was like,
not yet.
I was on a hunt. What I was on a hunt for is none of your business. So
I didn't ask.
I wasn't on the hunt for Ben Solo, if that's what you're asking.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. They said they're not doing it yet, but
Yeah.
there's still time. Sorry, really quick.
Anyways.
Is that a Piplup bread? No, it's a Piplup Squishmallow. Okay, continue.
Yes. So on Sunday, I finally went to his booth and I said, "Oh, this is so cool."
Yeah.
He actually did the art for some of the badges, and he was really excited to be there. His energy, loved his vibe. He was
I
like,
love that.
"Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh!" And he was like, very like, I was like, "This is the best thing ever." So then he was like, "Do you want me to sign your badge?" I said, "Of course I do." So he signed.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. And so I was
That's
like,
amazing.
yeah. So I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool."
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then you see all my badge ribbons.
Yeah.
Ever since I discovered badge ribbons, I'm like,
I didn't even know badge ribbons were a thing.
They're slowly but surely becoming popular for sure.
Well, I know that they're really big in other ones like Dragon Con. I know people who have got like, the ribbons from over the years. And they literally do a contest to see how long their badge ribbons are.
There was a Rebel Scum Con contest like that.
Yeah,
but two of mine I had to buy,
no
and I was like, I don't know if I'm not gonna buy anymore. These two were free.
Yeah,
I bought these two.
Those are kind of cool though. I like that you did them on the sides.
The force is with me.
Yeah,
and the rebellions are built on
help. Chira Danube. That's my guy. That is my guy.
Yes.
I do that one. That's kind of my mantra every now and then. Like if I'm having a stressful day, I was just like, I'll put myself.
The force is with me, and I am one with the force. It's a rebel. Whoa. I don't know if I want to answer that question, so I'm gonna move on. I promise I'm normal. I just had to get that out the way. As long as you promise to be on your best behavior for the rest of the stream, you're good with us. You'll be a good company. But yeah,
mind your words,
please.
Yeah.
They already got to deal with me, so
yeah, we can't. This is getting out of hand
now. There are two of them. Yeah, so that was really cool. He was like, "Do you want me to sign your badge?" Because I wasn't even gonna pick to ask.
So cool.
So I was like, "You're here to sell your art and like talk to us. I'm not gonna ask you to sign something, especially if I didn't pay for it." So, but he asked, and I was like, "Go ahead."
Yeah.
Who am I to stop you?
I would. That would make my day. Because I'm not gonna lie. I would have, if I would have known, I would have sent some cards with you. I would have like shipped them and be like, okay, here.
Yes. That's pretty cool. And then so I did two Star Wars Underworld stream/recordings this weekend.
Nice.
Can't find one of them. I know Ben uploaded it somewhere. I have to ask him where it is again. Yeah. But it was one was Thursday night before the con started, so we were talking about what we were excited for, all that kind of stuff. And then the next one was Saturday night after the big 2 days, so Friday and Saturday. And then we went to like the after thing at Dave & Buster's.
Yes.
I have a lot of mixed feelings about the Dave & Buster's things that we'll get to in a second. But I can officially say that I recorded a podcast, and Carson Teva / Uncle Iroh was in the same room. When I did it. So we were in the embassy lobby doing it because like nobody's room was going to be big enough.
Yeah.
My walls were super thin because the night before heard some diabolical things from my neighbors that I don't think were ever at the convention. But later the day, on the first day, after I'm trying to take all my Mandalorian stuff off, I'm in front of my room trying to get my card key out to get into the room or whatever. He goes, "I've seen you in that online somewhere." I said, "Thanks."
Thank you.
Yeah. So that was interesting. 5 hours before that, he was coughing his guts up and doing some other diabolical things, who I can only assume / hope is his wife. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah. So we did in the embassy lobby, and he comes down and he's talking to his people, and we're like trying to record, and we're like, God. It was insane. He kind of looked over and he was like, I was like, "Oh my God." Yeah. Chad and Ben have a picture with him somewhere.
It's so fun doing it in that kind of like open lobby space where like, especially a podcast situation where you're getting some of the background noise, and then you're also getting like just random people walking around. I love that. I'm a big fan of the candid
Yeah. Yep.
space.
You have to drive all the way back to. I'm not gonna dox you like that, but another state. That's what I'll say.
Out of state.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was cool. And then like the Thursday night when I went to go get my badge, who's chill? Vanessa Marshall just chilling in the lobby, checking into her room, talking to people, and I'm like,
oh my god,
I was like, what? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was amazing. And then the stunt actor for Zeb, yep. I saw him constantly hotel room, lobby, showroom floor, everything. It was a pretty cool time.
Next year I'm in.
Yes, please.
I'm in.
And like being this close, like so this like my camera and me.
Yeah.
That's the front. I'm in the front row of the hair panel with Maria Sandoval, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like in the same breathing room as her. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm the type of Star Wars fan that like I love Star Wars so much that Maria is like, oh my god, I can't believe this.
Yeah, yeah. It's like royalty.
Yeah, she's gonna get as much hype from me as if I was in the same room as Hayden, and I have been twice. John Boyega twice, Ashley Eckstein. You know, that's
Yeah, it's just what it is. I mean, like anyone a part of a piece of Star Wars content, at least in my opinion, you can either jump on or correct me. Deserves the same amount of respect as anyone else.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. It takes more than the director and the actors to make these movies happen.
Yes.
The cameraman, if I ever met a cameraman for any of the movies,
I'd have so many questions.
Yeah.
So many questions.
I'd be like, number one, I love you.
Number two, how long are your days? How much time does the editing team take doing your stuff? Do you have a preferred filming style for Star Wars versus other things? Do you have a preferred frame rate? Frame capture? So many questions.
Yeah,
so many questions.
Yeah, dude. What else? So I'm going to do this in a way.
Do this in a very practical and respectful, and
but firm way. Yes. So during the hair panel, there was a guy in the back. I think this was right before it started.
Okay.
And he knew we were about to start.
Yeah.
I say we like I was part of the panel. Knew Hannah and Maria were about to start.
Knew the panel itself was about to start. Yeah.
Right. Don't you like Star Wars theories? Don't you know Star Wars theory? He's talking at Hannah. Not to, at. And that's going to be very important in a second. And she's like, yeah. Did you watch this Vader film? I saw the first episode. She's very professional about it. Oh, yeah, I saw the first episode. Yeah, Did you see the second one? Oh, no, I didn't know there was Hannah. I didn't know there was a second one. That's okay, cool. Then the panel started. I could not help in the back of my head. I was like, that was very weird to bring up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give my opinions on Star Wars theory. That's not this type of video. We're just gonna
not right now.
We're gonna put that in the box and put it over there.
Yep.
But because of that, I was like, there was a reason he brought that up and I couldn't let it go. Like in my head, I couldn't let it go. But the weekend went by, it was fine. So I was like, all right, Monday or Tuesday. Because we have a group text of everyone who was there.
Yeah.
That same guy went and posted the video on some great value TikTok called rumble.com or something. It was like, Star Wars influencer refuses to answer question about the people who platformed her.
What?
Let me tell you something. You cannot talk. mess about people that I know / respect.
No, absolutely not.
And because she was, and then someone else shared it on Twitter / X, and was like, didn't he do this before? I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, I thought he did at the end. Yeah, it was kind of towards the end. I thought it was for I don't know why I thought it was at the beginning. I get my memories mixed up. Maybe he said something sketchy at the beginning, and that's why I was like, okay.
And then he followed up
and
at
then
the
he
end,
followed
and
up
then
at the end with the so. And I just was like, dude, what is going on?
yeah.
We just got back from the time of our lives as Star Wars fans.
And you're
Why
trying
are we
to
making hate pieces?
yeah, you're trying to knock down once again one of the most influential content creators in all of Star Wars
Right.
social media
This
right
was
now.
this was the post
Okay.
with the link to the video. For some reason, Rayside almost seems embarrassed to admit that she was platformed like most Disney shields by Star Wars normies, real Star Wars theory. So odd that they think he's toxic, a toxic Star Wars YouTuber when they're done chasing clout. Again, I don't know or care how anybody feels about Star Wars theory. If you like
Yeah.
it, great. If you don't, cool.
Cool.
Neither reason is why we're here.
No.
Neither reason was why we were at Rebel ScumCon. Neither reason is why we were at a hairstylist panel. And I was like, first of all,
yeah,
this
there's
is a
going to be
hairstyle
haters. There's going to be haters everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, hey guys, just to clarify, nobody was embarrassed about anything. We were all just confused as to why that was being asked at a panel about somebody who did hair for Mandoverse content.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with why you're here. If you just came here into the room to interrupt a panel to ask that single question, leave it for outside.
Right.
Catch me at the door.
Right. And then it's like, for me, and then I'm going to say this and then we can move on.
Okay.
Doing that at a panel predominantly women is crazy, because you didn't do it at the Mandalorian stunt actors panel where there was a bunch of men. You didn't do it during John's panel. You didn't do it during the Acolyte panel. Why did you wait till it was women talking about hair to be like, let me embarrass the hell? Ooh, okay, let me stop. But you know what I mean, though?
Yeah,
like, it's just stuff like that I'm like, that's not why we're here, dog. Like,
what it is at the end of the day is, especially when you're at a convention, especially when you're at a panel, right? When you go, and especially like Darth Peanut brought up, if it was at the Q&A at the end, right? And he was like, hey, do you know so and so? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that in the middle of a normal conversation you're having about anything else, right? That is, it's rude. It's very disrespectful. And it gives off the energy that, regardless of anyone's viewpoint on anything, like we said, regardless of how you feel about anyone or anything, if you stand up in the middle of a panel to ask a question, the idea is you have a question about the panel you just listened to.
Yep.
It is not an interjection to just say and do whatever you want.
And to add salt to the wound, he didn't even stand up to ask a question. He didn't raise his hand because it was like a small, intimate room. So a lot of people just raised their hand to ask a question. I don't know why. I just felt the need to show y'all how to raise a hand. But that's what they did. And everyone was like, okay, any questions? No one raised their hand. So we're about to wrap it up. And boom, Star Wars theory, Vader fan film. What are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you've got that kind of question and you're asking, hey, have you seen this situation? That's one thing, but like I said, leave it for outside, catch me at the door, shoot me a DM. Don't.
We are talking about the race site. Yes.
Yeah. Lovely Rayside, lovely human being. Like I said,
Theory is the reason I've heard of Rayside. Yeah, and that's cool. Like, I'm glad that he's able to prop her up as if that's what you feel like he did for you. Heck yeah. So I'm confused, and that's why I'm confused about the whole story too.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares one way or another?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who we. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It truly baffled my mind that happened, and it's like,
Yeah.
I know things like that happen with celebrities all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Like, just seeing it happen to somebody I know personally.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just there's a level of respect that comes when you go to a panel.
Yeah.
You need to understand that at the end of the day. For all individuals, for anybody who's watching, if you've ever been to a panel before, it is not an open classroom. You don't just get to ask whatever you want whenever you want. It is there's a level of respect that needs to come with it. Those people are up there giving their time, and not just Hannah, but who they're talking with. So on any panel that Hannah is a part of, any panel that Jordan is a part of, any panel that I'm a part of, when you stand up and you ask a question, it should be about the panel.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It was wild. And then I was just like, dude, like, and then it was after the event, and it was like, and then you could tell like their profile, like you could tell they were there to like hate on the event. And I was like, why bring all that? Why bring on that misery here? Like, we're just Star Wars fans trying to get together and have fun. Like, there's genuinely no need for any of that.
We're fans of Star Wars fans.
Yep. So, but on a much more positive note from that same panel, Maria's sister was there. So like she had a sister and then like some other hairdressers from the show.
Yeah.
So while she's answering questions, they're also in the audience like, yeah, and when we did, Sabine's hair, and I just thought that was so cool. And then the sister really cool. Was like trying to be like, show us the tattoo you got, because they're a tattoo artist there. She like got it. She's fun. Like added to the gods.
Yeah.
And it was great. That was probably one of my favorite panels.
Yeah.
Other than the masterclass in the Force.
Yeah.
About light, dark, and balance.
Very fun.
Overall, solid 8 out of 10 experience.
Yep.
They're going to need a bigger venue for sure.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of people, and her sister's been on the panel. Yeah, the sister and the other one who did the hair. Because I don't think her sister was also doing hair. I think sister was just there for moral support. There was someone else sitting on the other side of us that were like, they were also like, I think they were part of her team is what it was. So sometimes when film departments hire like hairstylists and stuff, they often hire like a team. So that's probably what they did for her.
Not Joey plugging our episode with Rayside.
She was on an episode of highly recommend checking out, guys. Please check it out. I will start begging. I will start begging right now.
So Rebel Scum Con, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say like 8.9.
I think it just needs some. From what I'm hearing, it just needs some basic quality of life updates.
Yeah, for sure.
Panels are great. People are great. Experiences are great. People, Star Wars fans interacting with other fans, fantastic. Just needs a little bit more breathing room. Some opportunities to really enjoy the space, as well as after party stuff, as well as hotel situations. So I don't know if that's something that Dallas can offer. Do you think there's a better venue within Dallas, or do you think they might have? To move?
For sure. I think a few minutes down the road in Irving, Texas. So we have Fan Expo Dallas, the big convention that's in downtown Dallas in the K. Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center. And then you have the Irving Convention Center, which is not as big as Dallas, but bigger than Frisco.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I feel like that would be a perfect venue for this convention.
Okay. So still close enough that they could have had it somewhere else. Okay. Yeah. So that might be something that they look into.
Yeah. And I think what it is a lot of people who went last year were like, nobody expected it to blow up this big. this is only the third Rebel Scum Con.
Right.
The first one, the first one was a few people. The second one was a few more people, and I think an influencer or two went. And they were on social media like, "Y'all, we got to do it next year. Next year, da, 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 da." Okay, well, by that time they did that, and by the time people were looking at it, they had already any contract they had to sign with the venue and all that was already set in stone. So I don't think they were prepared for as many people.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad problem to have.
No, not at all. I mean, but it's just something definitely that you hope and I hope they take into account going forward.
Yeah.
They have an entire year to think about how they're going to make the con just as good as they did this year. I'm hoping they take that entire time and use it to the best of their ability.
Yep.
That's all.
100%. Yep. I agree.
All right. So that being said, and like we said at the beginning of the pod, this pod's going to be a lot longer than usual because we had a lot to talk about.
Yes.
So we're at our hour mark. We are going to change everything. So treat this almost as a second podcast, and we're going to talk about D23. So D23 is the big Disney, convention, but it's more of like an opportunity for them to tell everybody what's going on and what they're doing. It has turned from a information offer situation to sort of a bigger convention. So that's why you'll see a lot of people who still dress up and go and see everything. But we got so much information this last week. We're gonna talk about everything Star Wars related. And then we're going to talk about Disney itself. We're going to talk about everything that is coming to Disney parks, things that are new movies, new franchises, new this and that and everything. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's do this.
We're going to start off with some trailers, and we're going to just do some live reactions to trailers here. So
friendly reminder. And I'll probably put it in the description.
Yeah.
These are owned by the people they're owned by. That is not us.
Yes. No. Everything
Disney,
that we're putting...
Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
Marvel,
everything that we're showing here, this is all property
none of it belongs to
Disney.
Us. Yes.
I'm showing you guys stuff from Disney's website itself, from ABC, from YouTube, from Instagram. So everything that I'm showing you belongs to someone else.
Yes.
So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So this is our first trailer. So they announced this last week a update, quote unquote, to the Star Wars Smugglers ride. So the Millennium Falcon ride at Disney parks. If you haven't been on it before, it is a story ran by Hondo Onaka, who sends you on a mission to go and collect supplies. Well, they are releasing a gameplay that kind of continues that story within Fortnite. So without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this. I'm going to make sure my audio is on, but we're going to just give sort of a live watch, and then we're going to react to it after, and we've got a bunch of stuff to get into. So it's going to be great. So here we go.
I have got a mission for you. One that will have them whispering your name in cantinas across the galaxy. Good thing this town is full of people who need things.
Let's drop my screen audio just a little
The
bit.
better my smugglers
So you can hear us
perform,
over it.
the more profit we
I
are.
think y'all can hear us.
Situation did get a little hairy in more ways than one.
It looks like it might be like a stage by
Every
stage.
pirate knows that bigger numbers are better numbers. You're going to need more friends here than just me.
I love it. So there's the island code if you guys want to go and play.
Yes.
As you all know, we've been talking about Star Wars Droid Tycoons for the longest time, ever since they released that back on May 4th earlier this year.
Real tiny quick. Can you go back a little bit?
Yeah. Where you want me to go to?
I did like right when they show like the title right before the island code.
Sure. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Am I tripping or is the Falcon a different color? Or is that probably just the shading of
So
the land?
that is not a Falcon.
Okay.
That looks like it looks like a Corellian ship, but look, their cockpit is right here instead, and then we've got engines in the back. So that is more
I didn't
along
even
the
notice the
lines.
engines. You're right.
Yeah, that is more along the lines of the Y-19 that's in the Vader one.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah.
without the cargo bays on either
Okay.
side. So it is a Corellian built ship. We also get a quad jumper right here.
Yeah.
But it kind of looks like we've got a new hangout area.
Yeah.
As well. Some additional things to note: there is a new skin, which it did show. Let's see where it. There's a new skin, but you can only get it for being. It is this one right here, and I was trying to get the front view of it, but I don't know where it was. It was with the rest. Here it is. Right there. So this skin right here, this half stormtrooper hooded figure,
Cool.
very very cool skin. So there, you can get this, but they've made it kind of complicated to get. So you have to first off pair your Disney account with your Epic account.
Yeah.
If you haven't done that already, I recommend you doing it. Disney does kind of randomly drop items that they give out for free.
That's how I got the first order stormtroopers, linking my Disney / Disney Plus.
Yep, that's how I got the Han Solo Carbonite backpack.
Yep.
So if you haven't done it already, I highly recommend you doing it. Now, on top of it, you got to go to Disney. That's the complicated part. The only way to get this skin is to connect to the Disney app, ride the Millennium Falcon ride with your Bluetooth and location services on. There you go. No, that's perfect. No, that's perfect.
This is the skin, guys. I'm so sorry. I will be right back.
You're good. I think that's not a mythosaur on his right shoulder. I can't quite tell. I wish we could get a. Let's see, no, because that one just shows the other shoulder. But yeah, so they did make it unfortunately pretty complicated to get. For my people and friends that are very close to Disney, so California as well as Florida, this will be a very easy skin for you to receive. A lot of the people that we know that live in those areas are going to Disney at least once a week. So this will be an easy pull for you guys. Very, very cool skin. It's one of the cooler skins I've seen. This little mashup of the Mandalorian as well as the Stormtrooper is kind of cool. So the things that are kind of a mashup, the belt, the gun, and the leg pieces are all sort of similar to the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian also has a knife on his leg, the customizable Mandalorian in Fortnite, as well as the shoulder bandolier with the charges on there. But a very, very cool skin. Maybe they'll make it a little easier for us. Maybe they won't. Who knows? Did I have? Oh, yes. Some more information about it. So Gambit's HUD area on Ord Ryla is anchored around a grounded ship, the Scuttled Sparrow, along with 3 factions, weapons, and item vendors. A dock where you'll board a ship to your missions, and a spot where Hondo himself hangs out. And yes, he is voiced by Jim Cunnings, who not only is the original voice of Hondo Ohnaka, Winnie the Pooh. Who else? I mean, like in my head, it's Winnie the Pooh and Hondo Ohnaka. He was the
Winnie the Pooh and Hondo Ohnaka.
Yeah, he was the lighting bug from Princess and a Frog. But it is very cool to do the original voice of Hondo Ohnaka for the game.
Yes.
And
I love how they dressed him like the animatronic.
Yeah,
to keep it
accurate and timeline filled. So that is very cool. So if you want to go and check out the game, you can go ahead and check it out on that island code right there. I will probably be checking that out either tonight or in the near future or so.
Same.
Next on the list, another trailer. We got Ahsoka season 2 trailer. So here we go. Let's strap in.
Tell me, Ahsoka. What troubles you?
Clone.
Sarah.
Wow.
I'm always walking by your side.
It's so good. It's so good.
Citizens of the glorious empire, I have returned.
Oh, his voice.
I took an oath to protect the empire.
As we're in a
therefore
fight suit.
declare war on the Rebel Alliance.
The prop pods are very cool.
Yes. Night Sisters.
Out of vision. What did you see? More
Sabine grew her hair out.
and more danger than I thought.
Some bee wings.
Balin claimed to have knowledge of a power. One that could end wars.
Copper!
A long time ago, I walked away from the Jedi.
This is your trial, Ahsoka. Maybe time to decide.
Ah!
Are you a Jedi
That one gets me every time.
or not?
Oh, it's so good.
Are you a Jedi?
It's
Or
so
not.
good. It's so good. No, I want to hit on. Where is he? Where's my boy?
That is too cool.
Oh, sorry, my cat is yelling at me in the background. Grievous Hugh Yang with yellow lightsabers. Are you kidding me? And especially going up against Shin.
Yeah. Dude. R.I.P.
Fantastic.
R.I.P. shit.
Fantastic. It's so good. I've never been like more excited for anything. Now
Yeah.
I know they said that it was supposed to come to us, at the end of this year, and unfortunately they weren't able to do that. But obviously, right here, January 20th, we do have a confirmed date. Yeah, I'm so excited.
This is our girl. Like you and I
Yeah.
always talk about, like, obviously we have our list of Star Wars characters. Ahsoka is on both of our lists. I don't
Yep.
know where. I think our placing might be a little different, but like we don't
How did
play
you
about
get in here?
Ahsoka. Ash.
How did you get it? My door was closed. That means you've been in here.
He used
Right.
the Force.
He's been in here for the last 2 hours.
That is
Really quick. I want to say hi to my kitty.
kitty.
And my boy. Oh, there he is.
Say hi, Ash.
Hi, buddy. Say hi. You're live.
Ash, I'm coming for you in October.
He's famous all of a sudden. Look at that.
Yes,
He is famous.
he
So-
is. Oh yeah.
So he's famous because we had to do a commercial and he was the reason for the commercial.
Yes.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, he had a bunch of issues and complications, and Petivia reached out to us and asked if they could interview us for a commercial, and we ended up getting interviewed for a commercial. So there is a commercial out there that me and my wife are a part of because of Ash, which is really cool.
Yes.
Okay, so thoughts about Ahsoka?
Listen, like I said, she's on our list of
Yes.
people we absolutely adore.
Yep.
This is what I've been waiting for. Like, this is what the episode drops, I'm there. I don't care what time. What day is it coming out? January 20th?
January
Is that
20th.
a Monday? What is that?
Let's see. January 20th is
January 20th.
a
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Are we doing weekly recaps on Wednesdays? Oh, well, we can't do them every Wednesday because we might be
We've got
D&D.
D&D every other Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah. So it may have to, I don't know, because I want to talk about it, but we're gonna have to figure some stuff out.
We'll have to maybe we'll switch up to Thursdays.
Yeah, just do like a Thursday, like a day after.
Yeah, so that way it's fresh, and we're getting that
Yeah.
first review out there.
Mm-hmm.
That might
Yeah,
work.
we'll talk about it behind the scenes.
Because
We'll talk to our team of
yeah,
3 people.
we still need to talk about Ninth Jedi that dropped.
Yes, I still haven't. Huh? What'd you say? I haven't watched it.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm watching. I promise. I'm watching. I
I
promise.
binged all of it. We can talk about it later. I really liked it.
Okay.
There's a couple specific things I really liked, but we can talk about it later.
Okay. If
But
you
no,
like it, I think I'm gonna like it. All right.
I'm very, very excited for this
Yes.
series. The lightsaber that splits in half is based off of a concept art. I'm trying to find it.
I think it's closer to the beginning.
Is it? I know it's here. Yeah, right here. So if it'll pull it properly, no, it's just gonna be funky. No, there we go. So this is based off of an original concept art from years ago. I don't have the photo, but very cool that they're bringing this back to life.
I can't wait for lightsaber companies, more specifically Saberforge, to build this. This is going to be interesting to see.
Mess around with this.
Yeah, this
I'm
is going to be
very
interesting to
excited.
see.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for all.
Let's look at some comments. When Ahsoka says war, it's awkward timing. Are you a Jedi or not is awkward. I think it should be are you a Jedi or something more. I
think the are you a Jedi or not really stems back to I am Jedi.
Yeah, I
That's her
think that's
thing.
what it is, because
That's her
been
vibe.
what she's been struggling with this whole time.
Yeah.
And that kind of yeah, I mean something more would have been fine too, I
Yeah.
suppose, but because like we know from like the sequels and like the panel about the Force that I watched, to say that the light belongs to the Jedi is vanity. Like that's not
It is.
just because you're on the light side doesn't mean you're a
And
Jedi.
I think truly, and they might have talked, I think truly that's what Ahsoka is fighting for.
Right.
To explain that no, it doesn't belong to us.
Yeah.
We don't own it. You know, the Force isn't ours just because we're good.
Right.
You know, and we're not on the light side just because we're good. You have to prove it. You have to show it. So no, I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
Night
it's gonna be
Sisters is a
great.
wild situation, given that Grievous wiped him out. So what's been going on?
Yeah, how are there still some? Because I know Morgan Elsbeth was.
Yeah, but she went into hiding, right? Like she was
She
part
went
of the
hiding.
Grievous fight.
Yeah. And then there's Ventress, but
Ahsoka's
we
looking
know.
awesome.
Yeah.
I do think now here's my thoughts. Last season she lost one of her lightsabers. I think that was on purpose. I truly think that was because the choreography for double blade dueling became something that they weren't able to bring to live action
especially with the reverse grip.
Yeah, in a manner that the directors were happy with.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, let's remove a lightsaber and let's really focus on single blade dealing. So yeah, so that's a good point, but the thing is that doesn't look like a zombie.
No.
We know what the resurrection of Night Sisters look like. We've seen
Shout out Jedi Order, Fallen Order, and Survivor.
Yeah, a Fallen Order, Survivor, Clone Wars, Rebels. We know what that looks like.
Yeah,
that's a living Night Sister. That ain't a resurrected Night Sister.
Yeah.
Clone Wars Ahsoka and Anakin is going to be really cool.
Yes. Especially because they're on a snow planet.
This one too. Did you track that? Did you catch that, Blade? That's the mother's blade that they gave to Morgan, and Morgan died, so they took it back and gave it to Enoch.
Yes.
Crazy. And I once again still can't get over Hugh Yang.
Yeah, I just
I think this is going to be a especially beautiful
space
and
battle. Yeah.
visually pretty season. I think there's going to
Yes.
be a lot of and like oh no and like just like
I'm sorry, not to like cut you off or anything
yeah
like
no
that, but the picture you just showed, I still can't get over a hyperspace ring on a Star Destroyer.
insane right
It's like a mega hyperspace ring because
yeah
they're jumping galaxies. They're not just because the Star Destroyer could go into hyperspace by itself
correct
already,
correct
but jumping galaxies.
it was a wild thing that they gave us in season 1. I mean like
Yeah,
talk about truly innovated and new thoughts right like that's truly what it is
yeah. And I just, some people they're like, of course, Dave Filoni is going to put all this in the Ahsoka show, and Ahsoka, I just don't understand. She should have died in Rebels, and I'm like, no, no.
no I'm very excited for this season
Same.
Ahsoka season 2 January 20th.
That kind of looks like. No, it doesn't. I was gonna say that
What?
kind of looks like Mustafar, but
Oh no, it's definitely Dathomir. I mean, like right because
oh
we
yeah,
got
you're
it.
right. You're
We
right.
got
You're
it
right. Yeah.
right. Oh, where was it?
Dathomir.
Where was it? It was right before they showed the witch. It was right there.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's a
100%
Dathomir.
Dathomir. Yeah, because they go from there to there, right? And
Yeah,
that's night. Those are Night Sisters,
yeah.
Enoch, and then the zombie army. So crazy. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be very cool season. I'm so excited.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. Like I said, it's just visually very appealing. Everything about it is just really pretty, and it's gonna be really cool.
Yes.
It's gonna be really cool. Okay, so that's Ahsoka season 2. So obviously we're getting that January 20th. Okay, we know that we're getting the Hondo Onaka game is already out.
Yeah.
Next movie,
Let's go.
Starfighters, Star Wars Starfighters. So they did leak a trailer for the fans. I was trying to find a good version of it before we started. I couldn't really find anything that there wasn't a lot of talking over and people and whatever. So I just figured showing this jacket that he received on the stage at D23 when they announced, and we're talking about it was a perfect photo.
Yeah.
This jacket is so cool. The upside down rebel symbol with the guns to make the skull and crossbones. Very, very cool.
That is real cool.
Yeah, very cool. I'm very excited for him to join, for Ryan Gosling to join the Star Wars universe. All we know, like I said, all we know about this story is that Ryan Gosling plays this character, and he's got to get this kid home. That is all we know right now. We know that Matt Smith is in the movie. We have like a full cast of characters in the movie. But I think it's rumored that Matt Smith is the bad guy, but that's all really we know.
Yeah.
But very, very much looking forward to this. Were you able to see the trailer? Did you see the trailer?
I saw it, yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was cool. I think we're in for a very special treat.
Yeah, I do love that they're pulling a ship from old lore, like stuff that us the older fans who kind of really know some stuff heard it and was like, what?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, no, I think we're in for a real treat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It is funny though, because I showed it to Amber the day after it hit, and that's when I found like the really good one. And I like I said, I haven't been able to find it again. And she's like, I think this is just gonna be a movie for the car guys. I'm like, awesome. I can't wait.
And
I can't wait for a Star Wars movie for the car guys. Let's go. So that's Jedi Starfighters. I believe it's late next year. I don't know the official release date, but I do believe it is. The movie will drop late sometime next year. Moving on to our next trailer. This one, I'll talk about it after. I'll be brutally honest about this trailer, but let's get into it. Are you ready, Jor?
I'm so ready.
Okay.
Wow, stinks to be those guys.
Gather around, everyone. I'll tell you the exciting story of how a little green kid turned a stone-cold bounty hunter into a warm and fuzzy stone-cold bounty hunter.
Cease that. We are Imperial remnants. We do not. Oh.
It all went down like this. Mando had the X-Empire after him.
I will destroy the Mandalorians once and for all.
The hunter was now the hunted. The end.
Wait, stop. A whole bunch of other stuff happened.
It's a wicked great story, and I was there for at least 20% of it.
Look, if you're gonna be a bounty hunter, you'll have to sound more intimidating than that. It's like he's moving that thing with some kind of unseen force.
Wow.
The Force.
They have got to work on better names for stuff. We're surrounded.
No, I don't think it's actually Bill Burr.
Sequencing. Are you nuts?
My sanity has been questioned. Initiating
Me.
Okay. I mean, it's funny. Don't get me wrong.
It looks like you were expecting us to know who you are.
Luke Skywalker. My father was Darth Vader? Oh, come on! I'm kind of a big deal!
If you say so.
Okay, so don't get me wrong. It is cute. It is funny, but
why?
Why? I mean, so it's coming to Disney Plus September 2nd. So that's in
a couple weeks,
3 weeks. I just.
Oh, is that what you were saying? That's not Bill Burr? Yeah, I don't. It
I don't
sounds
think
like
it's
it.
Burr.
I'm gonna look up the cast. See if
Please do. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. The cast: Lego Mandalorian and Grogu Mandalorian. Disney Plus cast. Animated special. Gavin Hayman, The Mandalorian. David Accord as Grogu. Katie Sackhoff as Bo-Katan. They got Katie for this. They got Giancarlo Esposito. I don't. Some of this don't seem right. Amy Sedaris as Pili. Yes. This says it's Bill Burr. So, okay. Yahoo has an article. Okay, I can trust Yahoo. Yeah, the voice cast includes.
Is it really?
Yeah, the voice cast includes everyone I just said: Bill Burr, Katie Sackhoff, Giancarlo Esposito, Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka.
Okay. Come here.
Rosario Dawson as well, it says Rosario Dawson as familiar character. So
Tell me this sounds like Bill Burr.
And I was there for at least 20% of it.
I mean, that sounds like an animated Bill Burr.
I guess it sounds like someone trying to do Bill Burr, right? Like when you can tell, especially like with Family Guy or Robot Chicken, like when there's a famous person on it and you can sort of get the part of it, that's not, I don't know. It just seems like parody Bill Burr.
But that's the thing about Lego. Like, so Lego voice acting is very different from Family Guy voice acting. Because Family Guy voice acting, I'm sure Seth MacFarlane is just like, You're
Yeah,
literally
I mean,
playing you.
you're so right, because the newest Lego Star Wars game did have all of the original voices, right? They had Daisy Ridley, they had Mark
Yeah.
Hamill, they had, so you are right. I mean, why would they not? So
Yeah.
oh well.
But
To
I do have kind of
to this point, I think that
Mhm.
they know what they're doing. Truly, I think they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah. Plus,
I mean,
it's
like,
Lego. They're gonna
it's
Lego
part of the
Star
joke.
Wars makes fun of their own stuff all the time. So this
All
is
the time. I mean,
yeah.
they are so good at just hitting like the worst sore subjects and just making it into a joke.
Yeah.
So
I have a bit of a hot take about Rosario Dawson returning.
okay.
I don't want them to replace Ashley as Ahsoka, because what happens when Rosario is, because the article says she's voicing a familiar cast. Obviously, that you saw Ahsoka in the clip, so obviously that means Ahsoka, right?
Yeah.
I get it for this Mandalorian because she
It's-
was in the episode of the live action show, but I hope they don't get too comfortable doing that, because my girl Ashley, she walks so Rosario can run. And so I don't
100%.
want Ashley to lose those opportunities in favor of Rosario. I still love Rosario now. Like I love her as live action Ahsoka.
Mhm.
I will always speak her praises. I just don't want it to turn into a thing where they're only using her.
Yeah. I mean,
all the time for everything.
I think, to your point, there are some stuff that, not to be worried about, but just to like recognize that, like, oh, I wish it was this, I wish it was that.
Yeah.
I will say that with the Rebuild the Galaxy, that's always Ashley.
Yes.
Right. Because it's I think there's a point of it where you have to stay true to you got to stay true to the content, right? So okay, if we're gonna do old Ahsoka, older Ahsoka, let's do Rosario Dawson. Okay, if we're gonna do younger Ahsoka, let's do Ashley Eckstein for the voiceover, right? Like, it's different when, like, they're not pulling in the kid actor of Ahsoka to do the younger Ahsoka lines, right? They're pulling in Ashley Eckstein.
Yeah.
So I do agree with you, though. I don't want them to replace her because that's who we grew up with. That was our
definitely give some love to voice cast. Yeah, like voice acting. For a long time that's all we had, because all we had was the Clone Wars and Rebels, and so now that they've got their live action mojo back, I don't want them to completely abandon it. And whenever they have stuff for them to voice, it's like, oh well, let's just get them in and do it real quick while we're filming or something.
This was the perfect line.
This is me.
Sequencing.
Are you nuts?
My sanity has been questioned.
That is so me.
Initiating self-destruction. Stop it! No, it's hilarious. I'm a big fan of that. Yeah. So that comes out September 2nd on Disney Plus. You can stream all of the episodes of it then. I don't know how many episodes it'll be. It doesn't exactly say on here, but yeah. So, nope.
But it's gonna be good.
It'll be good.
It'll be funny.
It'll be funny. It'll be worth watching just to get a couple laughs out of.
Yeah,
100%. Last bit of stuff that we got was our last trailer is the remaining and the final trailer for Star Wars Zero Company. It drops next week, next Thursday. So if you haven't pre-ordered the game and you want to play the game, I highly recommend you go out and pre-order it. There's a lot of special stuff that you get with pre-ordering that you're not going to get once the game is out. So here we go.
You've come to us because you have nowhere else to go.
Fennec, I got eyes on Fathom.
My plague will show you the truth.
Love seeing that.
This is the volcanic world of Lunata. Fathom ceased the planet's mining citadel. We are going to take it back.
By flying directly into a volcano.
I'm more of
baked
a very
potatoes.
easy type myself.
Fathom claims she can hear the voice of the clay.
The coil's threat is real. Someone needs to stop them.
Appreciate the hand.
I am of the coil, and I am infinite.
Interesting.
It's time to honor our deal.
Love seeing Mando.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Times like these, they change people.
It's not something you can understand, it's something you become.
I'm asking you to join me in going after Fathom. With everything we got.
Oh,
Rex!
Whoa!
What's
Wait a
up,
second.
Rex?
I mean, I knew we were getting Anakin.
Oh, damn.
Whoa!
It's the boy.
I just
Here comes the boy.
Oh my gosh! I didn't. See if I can
I
get
didn't
him.
know that
There he is.
either. There he is.
There he is. I had no idea we were getting Rex. So this is one I didn't watch. This is one I didn't. This came out 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
So this is one like I got the notification for. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave it for tonight. We'll do like an actual live reaction to this. I had no idea we were getting Rex. That's so cool. Now here's what I do know about the game.
Mm-hmm.
What I do know about the game is that it is a almost Halo Wars type game or an XCOM type game where it is very turn based. All of these characters are completely customizable. So you can change them, and especially the main character, you can change his face, give him different armor, change all of the different aspects of him, so that you can make him exactly how you want them to be. All of these images of our main character to date have all been like this basic model. You can change them to whatever you want. I think they're all given a code name, and that's how they go by. So it's very much like Shepherd, right? Like Shepherd is like I know it's their name, but it's also like the code name where regardless of male or female or however they look, they're still Shepherd at the end of the day. That's how this is going to be as well.
Yeah.
I do know that you do not have to have the main character as a playable character. So when you do missions, you don't have to have them on your team. All of the droids are entirely customizable. Head, body, color, movement type, all of it. Now, the droids obviously don't have no pistols, but I do know that they have grenades, and then they can do 2 grenades per droid per... I don't know if it's per round or per match. I don't know what it is. I am very, very excited for this game.
Yes.
It will be the first game of its kind, Star Wars style.
I've been looking forward to this.
Truly. It's gonna be very cool. As you can see here, this is some Clone Wars stuff right here. This might even be Geonosian type stuff right here. I'm not sure. The grass probably tells me no, but definitely Droid Army stuff right here. So very cool. This is Umbaran. We all know, anyone who's a Star Wars fan knows the Umbaran situation.
Yes.
So but this will be cool because it does look like that it takes place during Clone Wars and right after Order 66, because that's clearly an unmarked Rebel Venator. So is this Rex pre or post Clone Wars? Is this him during the events of Bad Batch?
Maybe, but it also looks like he's on Umbara.
It might be. It might be.
We'll see.
Could be on Bar. Could be a Felucia. Could be at night on Felucia.
I'm so ready.
The only reason why I say that is like the purples and pinks are very Felucia, but but the blacks and blues are very, very Umbara. So
yes.
So yeah, Star Wars Zero Company, 8/27/2026. So next Thursday. So like I said, if you haven't gotten your pre-order, yeah, go out, pre-order the game. You get a lot of fun stuff with the pre-order. So there's still time. There's still plenty of time. And we'll be talking about it next Monday. We might, not next Monday, the following Monday. We might even be playing it the following Monday.
We just might be.
If we don't got anything to talk about, we might just be playing the game.
Might just pop the game out.
Yeah. Last bit of Star Wars related news, but this is more Disney related news. The beloved Alan Tudyk was added as a Disney legend this past weekend. So if you guys aren't aware, there is a program called the Disney Legends. They are kind of seen as like Disney royalty within the Disney universe. Alan Tudyk, obviously well known as a voice actor. He was in Superman. He was in Moana. What we Star Wars fans know him from was he's the voice of K2SO.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
How come she gets a gun? Oh, this plan is going to fail. This plan has an 85% chance of failure. Yeah, no. Fantastic voice artist.
Yes.
I thought this quote here was very funny. How does it feel to be honored as a Disneyland legend? And his answer is, I don't know. I didn't know that there'd be a trophy. Unlike other awards where you do the work and then there's a contest with other actors, this was not that. This was just doing the work, and then I got a tap on the shoulder, and they said, "Hey, we're going to award you with legend status." Like that's such a funny feeling to, especially Oscars, Grammys, at all the different award shows, that when you're doing your work and you're up for a nomination, right? You have to fight against 5 to 6 other artists that are up for the same nomination as well as, and all of those people are just as good, if not better. And sitting there, you're like, those people are better than me. Especially when you're up for a nomination and you're like, oh, God, that person deserves it more than I do, or oh God, I hope I win, or this or that. This was very much a, here you go.
Yep.
Thank you for everything you've done.
Yeah.
Here's your award. So Alan Tudyk, along with these other lovely individuals, were all added as Disney legends. So we're gonna move and transition to the Disney part of this, the D23.
Bob Iger. Let me stop.
Bob Iger, Jerry Bruckheimer, Chris Berman, Susan Egan, Eric Goldberg, Anne Hathaway, the Jonas Brothers, Dwayne Johnson, Kim Irving, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and Alan Tudyk are the class of 2026.
Congratulations to you all.
Yeah, the speeches that really got me, the speech that really got me was Lin-Manuel Miranda's. So his speech was written out and in his original Little Mermaid VHS box, and he spoke his speech to the theme of, or part of your world, not the theme of Little Mermaid, but the song that everyone knows from Little Mermaid. And I won't say it verbatim because if you haven't seen his speech, please go and watch it. It made me cry. But he talks about everything that he has done, and all the work was to be part of our world, right? And I mean, even saying it, I've got chills. Like all of the work that Lin-Manuel Miranda has done was to be the music part of our world, which was very cute. Jonas Brothers had a really cute speech as well. I heard that mostly from my wife, not from saying it myself. Dwayne Dwayne The Rock Johnson, his was very cool as well. It is very cool to see Imagineerings and animation people a part of it. Jerry Bruckheimer,
Yes.
I met his wife on my bachelor party. I actually have signature right here. I have to get this framed still. But she actually wrote this beautiful letter to me. So that's we went to this really old bowling alley, and these are like the bowling sheets. But that is her lovely note to me, and I have to get this framed to put on the wall. But it was very, very lovely to meet her. We met her in this little tiny town, and they actually own the town. So they go back once or twice a year. So it was very, very cool to interact with her.
Career goals to own a town.
Honestly, it was one of the wildest things ever. Because we were there in the bowling alley, and we were talking with the people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, the Bruckheimers actually like own most of the buildings in this town." And Jerry comes maybe once a year. Johnny Depp comes often. You don't really know when he comes, but you really know when he leaves. But then his wife comes very frequently because she's keeping up with the town, and so lo and behold, she was there that night. And then this was like 10:30 at night. Then for the next like 10 or next hour and a half to 2 hours, she was taking us around to every single property that she owned.
That's so.
It was one of the wildest nights.
Yeah,
and such a cool night. Well, I'll have to give like a full story breakdown of it with images and everything from the bachelor party, but it was very cool. So yeah, Alan Tudyk, congratulations. All the rest of these individuals, congratulations. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for everything that you've done for us.
Yes.
Alan Tudyk, his voice has touched us for decades. Obviously we grew up with the Jonas Brothers and The Rock, music from Encanto and not Mulan, Moana, as well as did he do Coco?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think so.
In the Heights, obviously Hamilton, Anne Hathaway, Princess Diaries. Come on. Chris Bergman, ESPN. So very, very cool to see all of these people inducted. We're going to jump and kind of rapid fire through everything that was announced at D23. We're just really going to hit these pretty quick. This is from ABC News. We're just going to go right through them. First on the list is there is a new Cars World that is being added to Disney World. So there is a Cars World out in Disneyland, but we don't have one in Disney World in Florida. And I say we because I'm in the Eastern Hemisphere. That Disney World is my place to go to. Disneyland is too far. So we're actually getting a full Cars World in Disney World. That will
I can't wait. That's gonna be
Ridge Run
cool.
Rally and Miss Fritter's Daredevil Spin Along. So I don't. Did you see Cars 3?
I'm sure I have.
Do you remember like the Demolition Derby, like big lady?
Yeah.
That's Miss Fritter. So Miss Fritter is getting like a full Daredevil drive along sort of vibe.
Nice.
They've talked about it on the Imagineering panel that was this past weekend. It was live on Disney Plus. If you missed it, I don't know if you can see it again. There is a lot that is on Disney Plus right now from this past weekend. You can see the Princess concert. You can see the throwback concert, which include Goofy Movie and a lot of the stuff that we loved growing up as kids. But I don't know what panels, if there are any from this past weekend that are out there. But yeah, new Cars World coming to Disney World. They talked a lot about the Villains Land. So about the new stuff that is coming as well. Maleficent, Sleeping Beauty situation, Evil Queens, Magic Mirror,
Cruella DeVille.
Yeah, Cruella DeVille, which they had the original actress for Cruella DeVille that came out in full.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
Yeah, in full attire.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. So a lot announced about Villains Land. A new Figment ride, this journey into imagination with Figment. Are you a Figment fan?
Yes, listen, okay. During COVID, when we was
Okay.
all locked up in the house, I spent way too much time. Shout out to TPM Vids. I was like deep into like random facts about Disney animatronics and like the Disney parks about past rides and rides that are not there anymore, but they're still there, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And Figment was a big thing that like people like the original ride, people loved
Yeah.
it. And then they revamped it and everyone was kind of like, so like Dreamfinder and Figment were like two things that I hyper fixated on for a long time.
Yeah,
And I
me
was
too.
like, I never got to experience it.
When we were there, I mean,
Okay.
we saw. So I went to Disney World 2 years ago now.
Mhm.
We saw Figment a lot, but
Yeah.
there was no rides, no explanation, and no nothing. So I didn't know about Figment at all.
Yeah.
And that had been the first time I've been to Disney since I was 10, maybe.
Uh-huh.
So it had been almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Since I'd been to Disney. So I didn't know anything about Figment. So seeing it, I was like, oh, that'll be cool. But obviously that's for like the deep Disney lovers, that was a
Yeah.
big win for you guys.
There's a video about it. There's a TPM video and then Yesterworld Entertainment. They did a video. I'm gonna have to send it to you. It's like
please.
There's a 13-minute version and then they have like a more in-depth one. So
Okay.
but yeah.
Oh no. They
I'm gonna
also
have to
talked
find
about
them and show you.
Monstropolis,
That's gonna be
Disney
real
Monster
cool.
Inc. world will be open in 2027. It will be in Hollywood Studios. They talked a lot about the ride. The ride starts by lifting the door ride. It starts with lifting you 40 feet in the air, and then you take off.
The Monsters ride.
Yeah, the Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Right. So you actually ride one of the nightmare doors, or like just the portal doors, right?
Yeah.
And so you get on your seat, and then they immediately lift you 40 feet in the air, and then you take off. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild.
Listen, if we ever go to Disney together, and if this is open, it's gonna take a lot. It's going to probably take a lot of convincing.
You're getting on. Antonio's Fiesta de Canto. There's a new Encanto ride that they're adding to Animal Kingdom. It will feature the movie's original actors voicing the Madrigal family. So new Encanto ride, Carousel of Progress. So
I love the Carousel of Progress too.
That's the one inside the ball, right?
No, that's the one in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
It's part of
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. It's in Magic Kingdom. It's a Carousel of Progress. So like takes you all the different eras of like technology and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're updating the Carousel of Progress. They're probably trying to update it to modern times. That's probably all it is.
Yeah.
Remember Dreams Come True, Night Spectacular will return to Disneyland in February 2027. So that doesn't really that's probably for my West Coast friends, obviously. Congratulations, guys. I don't know what it is. Scar will make his debut as a new audio animatronic figure in the Lion King attraction at Disney Adventure World in Disneyland Paris. So if you're watching this from France, which I don't think we have anyone from France here.
Listen, fake it till you make it.
Yeah,
Thanks
I guess.
for watching, France.
Thanks for watching, France. You're getting Scar, so that's super cool. I think Scar is up there as one of like not the coolest Disney villains, but he's pretty far up there.
Yeah.
The sass and just like the melodramatic like way that he goes about things is just so funny to me. I don't know what it is.
Live the king.
Yeah. The Yeti.
This was okay.
This was a big one. This was
everyone was like, oh,
I watched this one and people were screaming.
Yeah.
So apparently the Yeti has not moved. It's still where it is, but it has not.
Yeah.
It's been broken.
So
for a very long
what happened
time.
was there, it's supposed to like do all this stuff and like and then one day it just was like and then it stayed there,
Yeah.
and it has been there for years, and they haven't fixed it. And just finally, and it's been like a huge thing, so
Yeah.
much to where Disney was like, "We're gonna announce it at D23." That's how big of a deal it was.
It was a very big thing.
Yeah.
So yes, the iconic Yeti from Expedition Everest at Walt
know.
Disney World is going to be working again.
I know way too much about it, but I don't get on roller coasters, so I know a lot about them. I just don't get on them.
We're gonna change that. Hyperspace Mountain in Disneyland Paris will close next year and be restored to its original form, Space Mountain de la Terre à la Lune.
Okay, period.
I mean, Lune is definitely moon.
Yeah,
but I don't know what the rest of that mean. But that's awesome. I do love a throwback. I love that they're doing it with the original music. That's very cool. So that'll be very fun. This is the big one. Indiana Jones and the Myth of the Jade Serpent is the name of a new Indiana Jones attraction. Currently being built at Disney World's Animal Kingdom. It will feature Harrison Ford as the original model for Indiana Jones animatronic figure for the first time ever. So he has never been the model for it. Let's see if we can get this.
Hello, D23. Thanks for coming along on all of Indy's adventures. Soon will be time for.
Hold up.
She needs extra cash to make it happen.
Is that ad?
Excuse me, we're not doing an ad here. No, absolutely not. I don't know what this is for, but we're not giving free advertisement out here. No, I'm here to listen to Harrison Ford. Thank you.
And I'm pleased to share that for the first time ever, I'm the actual model of the Indiana Jones animatronic.
Let's go!
Fear of snakes included. I'm excited for you to see his next epic adventure, and I'm coming to Walt Disney World.
Oh, it looks like it just cut the audio at the end there.
Disney World soon.
To something, but very cool, especially like the Fair of Snakes. It's going to be the Jade Serpent, so I imagine it's probably going to end up being like maybe a water ride or maybe like I'm not sure, but I'm very, very excited that it's Harrison Ford himself. That's a very cool feature.
Yeah.
Moving on, Space Mountain Earthrise will open in Tokyo Disneyland. Go ahead.
Like
we can go back.
Indiana Jones is going to have so he's going to have the 30-minute stunt show in Hollywood Studios and this.
Yes.
Okay, Indy, get that coin, Indy.
Yeah, this will be in Magic or in Animal Kingdom. So yeah, he'll have both.
Which I think is Animal Kingdom is interesting.
We'll keep going. There's some more stuff about it in here potentially. I think. Here we go. Space Mountain Earthrise will open in Tokyo Disneyland in partnership with Mark Robber. Sugar Rush Sweet Rescue from Wreck-It Ralph will be opening in Tokyo Disneyland next year. Tokyland. Spaceship Earth, Walt Disney World's Epcot, is being restored to the first time in 20 years. It definitely needs it. The new version will be about human connection. It will bring new magic to every scene, but remain classically Epcot. Definitely needed it.
As long as they don't touch Living with the Land, because I need my rest spot.
Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run in Fortnite. We already talked about this. Very, very fun. You can go back, rewind if you're watching this after, get the land park, go and ride it.
And share it with your friends too.
Yeah. A couple different cruise lines. Upcoming cruise ship Disney Believe will feature Tinkerbell on its bow with Woody and Buzz Lightyear on its stern. Moana will be in its Grand Hall icon. It's scheduled to set sail in 2027. Disney Cruise Line will debut a new class of ship in 2029. So they're making new ships, bigger, better, always. Are you a cruise person? Have you been on cruises?
I really try to be. So listen, I've been on one cruise.
Okay.
And so it was me and my mom, dad, and sister. My dad and I shared a room. We shared one bed. I did not sleep for 5 days.
No.
The first few days were fine.
Yeah.
After our second stop, when we got back on the boat, I was like, I need to go home.
Yeah.
And I need to go home now.
Yeah, no. I've never been on a cruise before, so I have no idea.
Other than that, it's fine. Like they have a buttload of stuff to do every day.
Well, Disney, if you want to send us on a cruise and you want us to talk about it, Movies. Frozen 3 was announced.
Frozen 3
November
looks real good. I
24th.
saw the trailer. I ain't
It
even gonna
did
lie.
look really good.
They ate that up. I was like, I'm gonna be in the theater fall 2027. Yeah,
no,
I'm gonna
it
be
did
there
look
next
really
year.
good. The
Yeah,
trailer itself is really funny.
yeah.
So it hits theaters November 24th, 2027. Next will arrive in theaters November 25th, featuring Walton Giggins, Haley Steinfeld, and Jodie Foster, starring in her first ever Disney animated movie. Theatrical screenings will include an all-new animation short, Lilo and Scratch. So it's gonna we're getting some more Lilo and Stitch stuff.
Huh.
I heard some stuff about this. Basically, it's about I think it's animated. I'm not sure. Yes, it is. It obviously just said animated movie. But it's about a female protagonist, a girl who I think Haley Steinfeld voices, and she's finding out about these witchy powers that she is getting, and then she goes to the land of hacks to really figure out about them. The Bluey movie. We're getting a Bluey movie. It's an animation. It's a little weird, but I can get behind it. It will arrive in theaters August 6th, 2027, and D23 attends to get a first look at the teaser trailer. Attendees got a first look at the teaser trailer and poster for the CG animated film. The new Simpsons movie will be released in September 27, and fans got a first look at the film. So if you didn't know, Disney obviously owns 20th Century Fox now, which is the proprietor of the Simpsons movie. So, or the Simpsons in general. So if you go on Disney Plus, you can watch all 18 million seasons of the Simpsons. It seems like. And they are coming out with a new movie. The people who were there got to see the first, I want to say like 3 minutes of it. It's not all done. A lot of it was hand drawn. So it wasn't really giving anything away. Avengers Doomsday. New trailer for Avengers Doomsday. I told you before this, I just started my Doomsday prep. I'm rewatching everything Marvel, including X-Men, that is required for watching Doomsday. That is hitting theaters for December 18th. Jordan, do you have your tickets yet?
No, we're gonna buy tickets for my mom's birthday. We haven't bought them yet, but because her birthday's the 19th, so
there you go.
We'll figure out plans for that, and then
there you go. I like 2 days from now.
No, December 19th.
December 19th. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, it's the 17th
for the actual movie. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I do have my tickets already, which was wild. I didn't realize that they were selling them this early, but yeah. Turns out Doom Vision is just XD. I didn't realize that. That's just what they're calling it.
It's a marketing thing.
Yeah. X-Men has a new cast, including Adam Driver, Kit Connor, Christopher Abbott, Samara Weaving, Indy Narvetta, and Maya Boyd. So we got a brand new young cast for X-Men that is coming out 5/5 of 2028. Zootopia 3, brand new movie, is in the works. Two of the movie stars, Jennifer Godwin and Ki-Hu Huang, announced alongside Disney Animation Jared Bush. So I believe from what it looked like, I mean, the world of Zootopia is about to go to the birds. Yeah, it looked like it had to do with aviation. So my wife will not watch it because she's scared of birds. Clay, a new animated movie starring Carrie and Culkin as a rebellious misfit Flip, is coming to theaters November 28th. It's set in a magical forest full of fantastical creatures, the company said. So, not quite sure what that's about. We talked about Star Wars Starfighter. Like we said, the people who attended D23 got to see a teaser exclusively for the room. It is out there. Quality's not great. Incredibles 3 is coming to theaters summer 2028. The Parr children will take on center stage in the movie, according to Pete Docter, Chief Creative Officer at Pixar Animation Studios.
I can't wait.
Oh, you can't wait. Okay.
Yep.
Coco 2 Will premiere in movie theaters November 2029, according to actor Benjamin Bratt, who also shared that he'll reprise his role as Ernesto de la Cruz in the movie. So crazy. Princess Diaries 3. We knew we were getting it, but it was confirmed and full announced. Anne Hathaway came on stage and did the line, "Me, a princess? Shut up!" Yeah, fantastic. Lilo and Stitch 2. I don't know why we're doing this. No, I still haven't watched the first one because
I haven't either.
Lilo and Stitch was my, for lack of better terms, shit. That was my movie. I love Stitch so much that when I heard so many issues with the live adaptation of it, I could not bring myself to watch it. I know it's on Disney Plus. I told myself I should watch it, but
I'm gonna have to just see what this,
I know
what they're gonna do with this one.
This is a little hint at it. So Stitch does have, he's got a girl, Boochie Boo. Those who know, they know.
Yep.
So surprised to see them in Stitch 2, Lilo and Stitch 2, damn well knowing that that's not the alien that they try and save in Stitch 2. Ice Age Boiling Point, starring Queen Latifah and Dennis Leary, is debuting only in theaters February 5th, 2027. Live action Tangled. The guests got actually a quote-unquote video call from them in Spain, filming Tangled. Ghost Street will be released September 28th. Pixar's first Ghost movie. Crazy that Pixar's.
They've never done a Ghost movie.
That's wild. That's wild. I did see some stuff about this. This does look really funny. It looks. It's like a food mart for ghosts. TV and streaming in theaters. Scrubs season 2 was announced. Vision Quest was announced.
Dang, D23, we've been 2 hours.
Yeah,
no wonder y'all would still go until today.
I know. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2 will premiere on Disney Plus. Ahsoka we talked about. Marvel's Spidey and Amazing Friend has been renewed for a historic 7th season. Sheryl Crow has written and performed a new original music, including the theme songs to Built to Last for the upcoming Disney Junior series Cars Lightning Racers. Oswald was announced by Jon Favreau himself, following Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in a 3-part miniseries coming to Disney Plus February 2027. Very cool. Percy Jackson and the Olympians will arrive on Disney November 20th, which we knew that we were getting something this year. If you watched the previous season of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, it did end with the start of the next season, and they said coming later this year. The Greatest Showman, the musical, will arrive in Theatre Royal Derby Lane in London, spring of 2027. So not the movie, but a musical adaptation of The Greatest Showman. Kingdom Hearts, which if you're a gamer like me, Kingdom Hearts is getting an original animated series inspired by the game franchise, as well as they're also getting a video game, Kingdom Hearts 4.
I was about to say, I knew the video game. I didn't know they were getting a series.
They're getting a series, yeah. Imagineering Story Season 2 is currently filming and will debut on Disney Plus in early 2028. If you have not watched this series and you love what's going on in the background of Disney, like both of us do, go out and watch it. It's fantastic. Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Leslie Iwerks. Like I said, they had an entire panel of all of the Imagineers this past weekend, and it was super cool to just sit and listen in on it. There was some other stuff that was announced. There's a new Avatar ride in Animal Kingdom, but I don't really like Avatar, so I'm not really going to talk about it. But yeah, that's rapid fire.
Love Avatar.
That was rapid fire, ladies and gentlemen.
We did it.
Whew, that was a lot. Jordan, you got anything? Any thoughts?
I'm excited for all the things I said I was excited for. I don't have any more updates. Jordan season 2 coming soon. also to Disney Plus.
Yeah, always.
I'm getting
Only
my own
Disney
attraction in Hollywood Studios in Galaxy's Edge, manifesting it today. They're going to incorporate our series into Galaxy's Edge one day.
That'd be wild.
And it's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be great.
Yes.
I don't have anything else. There's
Same.
not a whole lot.
It is 9 o'clock for you. It is 9:30 for you.
I haven't eaten dinner. Because I had a late lunch, so we're good. I'm gonna eat right after this. But we will talk about the Ninth Jedi at some point.
Yes.
It'll just be a matter of when Jordan can watch the series.
What y'all said, huh?
So no rush, truly no rush. There's a couple of things I want to talk to, so I am pretty adamant about it. But next week we will be back next Monday, talking more Star Wars with you guys. Maybe some more Disney, depending on what happens. But they're owned by Disney now, so I'm okay with talking about Disney. I like Disney. It's one of the streaming softwares that I won't get rid of. I know they're big evil corporation in the eyes of everyone, but I like having all my Star Wars in one place. Sue me.
Right. Same.
So we will see you back here next week. 7:15, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time,
like
somewhere around there.
Yes. Thank you guys so much.
And until
Listen,
then,
may the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
Why is it not work? Oh, there it is.
Oh, they hit it. Just hit it.